Oh, we're still here. Oh my goodness, look at you. Hi. Well, welcome. Thanks for being here. I didn't know if I was online or not. I am. Okay, we're in the back fields here. We're at the Universal Ostrich Farm. I'm going to get you a look at the ostriches and see what's going on. Thanks for joining us. Hey, I guess we're on YouTube and all the things now. Yay, how cool is that? My name's Jim Kerr. Welcome to the Universal Ostrich Farm at Edgewood, BC. Hey, buddy. Yeah, these ostriches are being threatened by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency with eradication. Yeah, they want to come in and kill them. Thing was, a couple birds were sick. They took 2 PCR tests. That's all they did. Didn't take any soil samples, water samples, no nothing. And made a determination that they should all die. And the family's not having it. So farmers are here protecting their birds. CFIA wants to kill them all, but we're not going to allow that to happen if we can help it here.
No, they normally don't eat here. That's why they're a little confused. But they thought it would be better to try to bring some up here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come, pretty bird.
I'm going to get you a little bit closer here, folks.
Come, pretty bird. Yeah, you're okay. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, Ollie. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Steve. Come on.
Yeah, so I've been on site here for 2 months, and we've got security going on so that the CFIA can't just come in without us noticing. It's feeding time at the ostrich farm.
Come on, pretty bird. Yeah, pretty girl. I know it's a little bit bumpy here for you, but it's okay. Oh, here, we can put it on the chart. Here, Bonnie. Come here, Bonnie. Come here. Hey, Trevor. Yeah. Oh, this is nice, Saida. Oh, that's going to be great. Ah, nice, okay. Come here. Oh, he's a pretty poo, see? Yeah. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, boys. I know, you'd never get this much food here.
Sorry, I'm shaking the gate on you, was I?
No, not at all. I was just playing what you're doing.
Yeah. You know what these old wrecks are for, eh?
Security.
What's that?
Security.
Yeah, dude.
They look terrible. But they're doing a thing. They're serving a purpose. Come on, baby! Prepared! Come! Come on, baby! Come on, Chester, get over here. Come here. Come here. Okay.
What's that? What percentage of names?
Come on, Sharky. Come on.
I don't know them by name. Oh, some of by name, by number, I know them.
Everybody knows Regretta.
Yeah. You feel regretted.
Everybody knows Regretta. Even I know Regretta.
It's really cool. When they're gorfing the food down, you can see a big lump in their throat, kind of like snakes have. So we'll see if somebody
Turn
eats
this way,
it.
Karen. Turn to me. Yeah. So most of these birds on this side are only 4.5 and 5, eh? So younger. Coming to 5 now. So 4.5 years old and 5 years old. Mm-hmm. Come on.
What are the signs of aging? Like, how can you tell one's older than another?
How can you tell? Partly just by the hide and how wrinkly I don't know. It is hard to tell age unless you really know it.
Right.
So they just have records and know.
Yeah. Yeah, we know like when we bought them at a certain age, when you buy them young, right? It's easy to tell like a 10-month-old bird versus a 10-year-old bird.
Okay.
And a 10-year-old bird versus a 35-year-old bird, not so much.
Not a lot of difference. Okay.
Yeah, one has more attitude.
Yeah.
And it's usually the younger ones.
Well, ain't that
They're
the way?
teenagers, right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's Bonnie.
So if you don't know the story, folks, back in December, there were some birds that got sick. They got called into the CFIA. They did a couple of tests, and then that was it. They haven't been back since. And yeah, they just want them all to be killed, which is a really weird thought. But it's a good thing some people have decided to stand up for the small farms, for a farming community, for small business, to keep food sovereignty. Because if a government agency can come in and kill your flock or your herd, well, then the chance of getting them replaced with birds that are as healthy and have the same kind of immune system goes way down.
We don't like lift them up and look on the bottom side.
No.
But we could do some coat trimming.
Like now?
Well, we haven't done it. That's something that we could probably get into. Oh no, we don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
Oh, like in general, you're not.
Yeah.
Because of what's going on.
What's that?
Because of what's going on, you're not doing it personally?
Yeah. No, it's just we haven't had to. They wear them down.
Oh yeah.
So they're just.
Come here, guys. Oh, you be nice to him. You be nice to him.
So we sit here at the Universal Ostrich Farm, hopefully waiting for the courts to rule that there's going to be an emergency stay in place so that the birds can't be killed right away. And that's what we're waiting for right now. It should have come in last week, but every day it's supposed to come in, and for whatever reason, they're not in a great big hurry. So yeah, and now we're here to protect them. We're here to help people to understand what's going on here at the farm, that these birds are clearly healthy, right? Ha ha ha. Amazing, huh? Ain't that something? Yeah, buddy. That's it. Pretty cool, huh? Y'all should come out maybe.
Help with that one, Karen?
Come for a visit. Right? We're at 301 Langeel Road. We're inviting people to come by for a visit. You know, see the ostriches, understand a little bit more about them, get to know what's happening with this family. Yeah, it'd be great to have you out. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh, hi guys. Yeesh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you want to find out more, you can go over to universalostrichfarms.com or saveourostriches.com. I'll give you ways where you can contribute, maybe send a letter to somebody, share out the message so that people understand what's going on over here so we can protect our food sources, protect our small businesses, protect our farm. cave over there. He's sitting on an ostrich. Look,
Well, why didn't you do that over here?
I'm not sure you get to pick that. I'm not sure. Hey, you could probably, if you run around there, probably get a better picture.
Dave, come do that over here. Not behind a perfect screen of trees.
He doesn't hear too well either.
Oh, really?
This oyster shell has blood, and you have to get the windows here.
Did you get any pictures of them breeding?
Of them what?
Breeding?
No. But I want a picture of you sitting on one.
Oh yeah.
You were behind a perfect screen of trees. I see you chose to do that behind.
Come on, girl.
He likes you guys. That's a good audience. These ostriches are interested. Hey, buddy. Hi. What do you say, buddy? What do you say?
Wait, hold on. Can I get one more?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Hey. How you doing? Hi. What's your name? I'm an ostrich. Save our ostriches. Don't let them fade away. SaveOurOstriches.com. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad. The farmers are not allowed right now to remove any of the materials from the pens. They're not allowed to harvest the animals. They're not allowed to sell the eggs. They're not allowed to sell the antibiotics. Not allowed to do anything right now, which makes it very hard to make a living. And thank goodness that there's some local feeders, the ones that bring in the food, that have donated the food so that they can keep their operations going. I think the CFIA should just give it up. It's been 155 days, symptomatic free. Healthy birds for 155 days, and the incubation period's usually 7 to 14 days. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah, look at that, eh? Hey. You're not shy, are you? You're not shy, that's for sure. What do you say, buddy? What do you say? Hey, man. What's going on, buddy? Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful out today. It's probably 20-something degrees. Nice little wind, a little bit of shade.
Broke the door yesterday.
Oh, no.
You gotta fix it. They hit the side panel, and we couldn't get out. And then we got it fixed, and then it latched, and then it wouldn't unlatch. And then Dave had to kick it, and now I think we broke the latch.
I'm so annoying. I know it.
They're real hard on
I know what I
vehicles,
am, and
that's
it's
for sure.
annoying. Okay, guys. You guys keep seeing us.
All right. Thanks for joining me here at the Universal Ostrich Farm. I encourage you to share this information out so that people can understand what's going on. Why is it important? Because they're not sick. And, you know, in this world, to eradicate life for no reason other than somebody said so, i.e. the CFIA, which is just so you know, the CFIA is not even, it's a governmental organization that has no answerability here in Canada. Okay, there's nobody that they answer to. They're taking all their edicts from WOA, which is the World Organization of Animal Health. It's a division of the WHO. It's a global business, global entity that's putting dictates down that we have to follow, and it's all governed by a board of directors that aren't Canadian. There's one Canadian in the entire board of directors for WOA. Okay, CFIA is not acting in the best interest of the farmers and is not taking any, cues from what it is that we're doing. Oh, look, This is what they do when they come out of the pens. They have to spray each other down.
Okay.
They got a foot wash. They used to have to do this with the truck too, but now they keep the truck inside so that they don't have to every time they come out and in. What is that stuff you're using there?
It is called Vercon. Vercon kills bacteria. They say some viruses. It was used in the hospitals for years, but it's safe. It's not cancer causing like a lot of things that you can use that are not really good for you. Hang on, I'll do you in a minute. Yeah, we just believe that. We honestly don't believe we need to be doing this.
We don't need to be
We
doing
are
this.
coming to 6 months in, and these birds have been healthy for 5 months. So,
how do you do that if you don't? You like, it must be frustrating having to do things that doesn't really make sense, but just to follow some rules.
Yeah.
Understatement of the day.
And a big part of it is not getting another fine that we have to fight.
Right.
That's why we're doing it.
Fair enough.
Just because if we don't show that we're doing things, then the government will give us another $10,000 fine.
Right. And you guys have done everything so far. Everything that they've asked, you've done.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
quite.
much.
We're not wearing our hazmat suits.
Oh, hazmat.
Could you imagine wearing a paper suit in here and they peck 4,000 times a day?
Can you
That's
look?
one Regretta is her name. But could you imagine wearing a paper outfit in here?
They just shred it.
We would be shredded in minutes. We become play toys. So there'd be no way we could even do our job.
Right.
If we were in here in a paper suit.
Wow.
Wouldn't happen.
Wow.
So we wouldn't leave with it, that's for sure.
Right. Right.
So this is much better because we can watch these.
So, folks, there's been all kinds of unreasonable demands from the CFIA, from netting off all the pens, dozens and dozens of acres that birds could get caught in. Okay, netting off the ponds, stuff like that. They all kinds of things that they're asking them to do that just don't make no sense. Just trying to make their life difficult. And this is the frustration, folks. They're just farmers. They just want to do their business. And unfortunately, there's all of these rules and edicts coming down from on high, and it doesn't serve them. It doesn't serve us. So yeah, help us fight. Help us fight, man. We're here at the Ostrich Farm. We need your help.
Is it often windy here?
Trevor.
What's that?
Is it often windy here?
It's getting windier.
More and more, yeah. Hardly ever did we ever get wind.
This year we've had a fair bit of wind.
Yeah.
And it seems to be increasing all the time.
I've noticed that too, because I grew up on the ocean, and I don't remember like the last maybe 5 years. I was like, damn it, that was so windy. And I was getting hammered, and I don't remember that.
Right?
Yeah.
It used to be so calm here. And same thing the last 5 years.
Yeah.
We've noticed more of where we're getting wind storms now and branches breaking and birds.
Typically, and even the high water on the local river here used to be somewhere between May 15th and May 24th.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, that's when you had high water,
Mhm.
and then you noticed it move up to May long weekend. We
Mhm.
said that's when we get our high water,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's mid-May.
Yeah.
So it's
It's changing.
getting earlier and earlier.
Moving. Yeah.
Mm.
That's the hint I was
You know
thinking
who
to put
knows
the camera
about
on.
climate change? Farmers.
Annabelle?
Yes.
Because they're on the land. They know the land so intimately.
This one here?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe strapping a camera to her and putting her out in the general public.
Oh boy.
She's like a dog, eh? You can do anything to that hen.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
With her head to the head?
Yep.
Ah!
Annabelle.
Annabelle? We're gonna get a GoPro on Annabelle and see what happens.
That's the first one I've seen put her head to the fence.
Opened your mouth.
Goofy girl.
And there's 150 of them named or something like that. You got
Yeah, I'd say about 150.
150 names, yeah.
We got a long ways to go.
So this young lady here that's taking the pictures is from the Atlantic. They've done extensive interviews with the family here, probably 6 hours of interviews. So wait and see what do the birds recognize their own names when they're called?
Yes.
Some of them do, yes.
Some of them do.
Yes, they get to know them, and absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can even call a bird, and if it's close by and hears you, they'll come. Yep.
Wow. Wow.
It's interesting to watch if a male or a couple males get around Karen that they're a little bit misbehaving. And she'll call for one of her guard dogs, and not dog, but a big rooster, and bang, they're out of the way.
So you formed relationships with some of these in that they will protect you.
Mm-hmm. They imprint on you, is what they do.
Oh.
When they imprint on you, then you definitely become part of the flock, or you might even become someone really close to them.
Oh.
And they will do everything to protect you at that point.
Wow. So they are like defensive. They're yeah.
Absolutely, and that's why we say, like we make it look really easy. But you see that rooster was flapping his wings and checking you out, but he's also would be kind of saying, "Don't come in," because if you go in, they would attack. Especially the roosters. The hens are friendly. The hens are more friendly. They're like, "Hey, what's happening? How's it going?" But it's the roosters, and especially through breeding season, they get very hormonal, so they get very, very territorial as well. And then absolutely, they don't like other roosters in their territory, and they don't like anybody else in their perimeter. Okay. So they're very, very picky about that, and absolutely, they wouldn't even hesitate to attack.
So that begs the question. The CFIA would like to come in here and somehow dispose of these animals. That's at least that's what they've been saying. How would that roll out? I mean, these are a bunch of people that are not in the pecking order. I mean, maybe that's part of why they're hesitating, because they don't know either.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do know what they're going to do, and how would you round them up, and how would you, because like I said, they might get away with a couple, but only a couple. And they're pretty smart. They're a lot smarter than we give them credit for. And you want to see an entire fence line go down?
So they just start running.
They'll run. You'll have 200 hit a fence, and they'll just keep going. They'll mow it down, gates attached and all.
Wow.
And we've had it before in the past where we had a cougar in the pen once, and they saw it. That was it. They turned, they ran, and like I said, they just kept going. And we came, and the big posts at the gates were down, and the gate was still latched together.
Oh my God!
Gone.
Stampede.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you get enough of them together, and they are, like I said, they can get up to, they say 450 pounds. I think we got a few of them. Shelly is one of them. She's our biggest hen. And you get enough of them hitting a fence. It doesn't take much to add up the weight.
Right, right. Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you very much, Karen. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Karen Esperson, who is the farmer here, one of the farmers here. Dave is the other gentleman over here. He is another one of the farmers. They're the only two that get into the pen because they are part of the pecking order. They are part of the flock, and they know their position, and they know how to deal with the other birds. But it's a really curious thing to think about. Some agents in here trying to cause harm with these incredibly beautiful birds. And it's we just don't know how it's all going to roll out. So thanks for paying attention. Share it out. We love you. I'm going to go. Okay, bye. Jim Kerr, Church of Bubbles, loves you.